feet from the sky.
What's up, you guys? Such Boss here, and today is the last goodbye to the Hobbit franchise. In today's video, I'll be taking a look at The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies movie review, and I'm just really sad because of it's the last movie in the franchise. If you guys do not know about the Battle of the Five Armies, I've seen it in theaters once when I was a kid with my dad, and I literally cried throughout the movie, to a couple of the last scenes of the movie. So guys, this movie review will have some spoilers in it. Also, we take a look what's inside the DVD case in a little bit. But before that, let's talk about the movie. Guys, The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies pretty much takes place right after the desolation of Smaug. If you remember from my last video, the plot is the dwarves pretty much took over their homeland again, and Bilbo is trying to get the Arkenstone, took away the Arkenstone, so he set out Smaug free from the cave, and he's literally vanished to Lake Town. He opens up in Lake Town, where Smaug literally obliterates the place to bits. Then you see Broomer, the guy, the father figure. He shot the last black arrow to Smaug and protecting his son. So his family and everyone else in Lake Town all evacuate. Same with the Master of Lake Town. So that's pretty much the whole plot is. Also, war is drawn near. War and failure. There's a lot of war in this movie. A lot of battles scenes taking place in this film as well. So the main plot is that Thorin made an appearance also in this movie as well, which is an epic scene, by the way. I love that Gandalf is on his quest, and with Burn the Brown, Gandalf got trapped in the cage, and then the one girl uses the last powers to stop Sauron, which is a fantastic scene, and I just really enjoyed that whole concept of all the characters battling out all at once, which is phenomenal. So one of my favorite moments out of the whole battle of the Five Armies has to be the friendship of all the characters. It just has to be one of the best battle scenes, one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. So after that whole concept, you see Thorin gets sick. He's looking for the Arkenstone. The Arkenstone is a really magical gem of some sort that he really wants. Smaug really wants to get him sick so he won't forget about it. So Smaug got a really specific instructions for Bilbo not to give the Arkenstone under any circumstances to Thorin. So the way how this kind of was throughout the movie, Bilbo kind of felt really guilty about it. He kind of showed him a seedling that he found on his journey to plant, on the plant at his home. Thorin's like, oh, that's a good idea. I remember like all the bad times, all the good times, the stories you have to share from this epic quest you went on, which I thought that quote had a lot of meaning to who Bilbo is as a person. But later on, you see in the extended edition, you see Bilbo plan it to give life to Lake Town, because Thorin does not want to give any of the goods or gold to help with the people of Lake Town. He's very greedy. And he's very, angry he can't find the Arkenstone. That's all he cares about. So, they made a promise to the people of Lake Town to give a little bit of the treasure to the person who found it. Bilbo's 14th share was the Arkenstone. He took it out. He pretty much gave it to Gandalf's party in the ruined city. So the people who want war, this is what they want. The orcs want to destroy the dwarves. The dwarves want to reunite their homeland in the only way possible. The elves want this white gem that Thorin claims that the elves will play a pretty penny for this necklace, if you will. So Thorin just wants vengeance, pretty much, for someone who snatched Arkenstone. He literally distrusts Bilbo. The way the scene was kind of... I really enjoy that, too. This movie does not really have much of a long plot. It's a really simple plot. Now, guys, I'm talking to you guys about the Battle of the Five Armies. The battle sequence was amazing. You see the whole love connection between Killy, and the one girl elf. I really love the relationship together, especially with everything they did in Lake Town together. They actually fell in love with each other. The Elven King says no one should love a dwarf. I'm like, it's okay to love a dwarf. Like, it's okay to love who you want to love. You know, your stronger feelings. Keely dies from the big orc battle. Was a Zorg. He speared him through the chest, which is a really emotional scene. And same with his brother Philly. They both died during the battle of the 5 armies, which is a really sad scene. Sad scenes like Thorin's death when he defeated Zorg. He sliced him in the chest, stabbed him. He was not breathing. At first, he put him in ice. Nope, he's dead. Thanks, Thorin. That's a massive spoiler there, by the way. And Bilbo's like, the eagles are coming, eagles. And Thorin's like, brother, I trusted you. You were my good companions. Go sit and rest in your armchair and plant the tree. As we pretty much said, just be yourself, read the books you want to read. I thought it was a really emotional scene, and it really describes who Thorin is, Thorin Oakenshield, the older self of him, which is breathtaking. One of my favorite things is how the dwarves ran into battle. They wrecked the thing with a big golden bell, and they came to battle. They're pretty much just watching the battle as it happens in their homeland. In the mountains, which I thought was really fantastic to see how that works. I really appreciated that scene. One of the most emotional moments was seeing how all the comrades just fought together to defeat the orcs. There's so many orcs, guys. Orcs are everywhere, man. It was an epic battle. It was intense. One guy was riding a ram. Another guy was riding a pig, and the pig died. The orcs are invading both places, not the mountain though. It just was a very good. It was a very good battle. It was an intense CGI sequence. I love the music. I love the intensity. I love the dialogue in the battle. The battle was one of my favorites. It's like the Battle of Helm's Deep, for example. Those are 2 of my favorite battles. It was a long battle too. It was like an hour of battling and axes throwing, and heads splattering, blood gushing. It was amazing. That's how much I can describe it of the battle without being too graphic. I like the battle. I love the whole plot. And now you guys know what's happening in the movie. Let's talk about my theory. Also, the Master of Lake Town got squashed too for a jail escape, which is really funny. Do you know Smuggleworm? He disguised himself as a girl in the movie too, which is funny, stuffing him with gold. He's really greedy. I think the guy who played Alfred is Smuggletongue because it kind of fits who he is. He's wearing all black, has the same characteristics as him, and pretty soon worked for Saruman. So there's that. Also, when Bilbo goes home, everyone has an auction. Of all this stuff because everyone thought he died in battle. And showed the 3D, which is like, yeah, I'm alive. This is my homeland. And someone asked, who's Thorin Oakenshield? He said, my brother. A phenomenal experience, guys. And also, Gandalf was onto him with the Ring of Power. He knew he had the ring the whole time. And Gandalf said, just be careful with the ring, Bilbo. And I thought it was an amazing journey. It was a great way to end the franchise, or start the franchise, you know? It was a beautiful last goodbye, like I said. This movie was phenomenal. I give it a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed The Lord of the Rings. Before I close out the video, let's take a closer look at the Blu-ray of the Battle of the 5 Armies. This is what Lord of the Rings is all about. And this is what Peter Jackson did best. One of the best adaptations of all the orcs and Legolas and Thorin Oakenshield, which is my favorite dwarf. It just was a masterpiece in disguise. And I'm just really sad that this is Gandalf's and Legolas' last movie they ever have together in The Lord of the Rings, and all the actors, and all the new actors as well. Sad to see him go, man. It's really sad. God bless The Lord of the Rings, and other than that, let's get on to the DVD unboxing. So on the front cover, you see Smaug right here. You got Thorin with blood on his face on the Orkinstone. I really like all the dwarves' lines in this movie as well. There's Legolas, Legolas' father, which is the key character, and you got that really cool scene right there. Also, one of the scenes almost reminds me of the Fellowship of the Ring with Gandalf's friends when Gandalf got injured, which was really a neat scene. There's Legolas, there's all the orcs battling it out with the dwarves and the human characters. That a conclusion of the Hobbit trilogy and Lord of the Rings trilogy. From the director who brought you Lord of the Rings, presents the Hobbit Battle of the 5 Armies. On the back, it says a little bit of a read up. And there's that. On the back, Warner Bros. pop in the case. You see the Hobbit DVD. And then you lift this up, inserts. You got the redemption code if you're all interested in this. And then there's the code on the back. So yeah, DVD for the movie as well for the Battle of the Five Armies. This is a DVD and Blu-ray combo, if you're wondering. And if you open up here, you can buy the pipes. There's $70 of Bilbo or Gandalf's pipes, which is really cool. I really want the Gandalf pipe because it is amazing. To see all these Hobbit props, the Battle of the Five Armies replicas. I really want the pipe, and I really want the some of like the weapons, like the knives. You know, I literally thought this movie was awesome. Like the map and the key would be a cool prop to own. Just so many cool things, guys. I love this scene with Bilbo. I think Bilbo literally grew as a character in this movie as well. The Dwarven Treasure coin set would be really cool as well, because I love the coins. But if you want to call this company, you can. It's just a really good movie. And I'm just sad the franchise is over. I'm doing a tier ranking soon of all the Hobbit movies and Lord of the Rings. Because this movie was fantastic. Other than that, guys, I'm out of here. Hopefully, guys, do like and subscribe. Touch a box for more videos like this in the future. And thanks for watching. Bye!